A man gotta eat when a man gotta eat. Welcome back to the Guild 3. Valken is currently enjoying a good meal while the wife is on the floor. So she's scrubbing the floor. We are enjoying a good beer there in hand, a meat actually, I think. And yeah, we are preparing, of course, for another very busy day today in 1425. Summer it is. We have a request for trade agreement there with the Bradley dynasty. They want to go with an alliance actually there as well. So this would be one of the first real interactions that we have. He's the head of the family, so he is, entitled to do that. He can definitely do this. And I think it might not be the worst thing. Are they actually present anywhere? They are down here, so they are town clerk, so they are also in the politics there. And what is their profession, to be honest? I mean, it's actually pretty important, but I think we're just going ahead with this because we always can use allies, and let's accept this one, right? We could also have marriages proposals then. Other than that, let's accept this deal. So we have an alliance, finally. And as a celebration, we're taking a bath upstairs. Does this boost me anyway? I don't think so. I don't think we get any boosts out of that. Anyway, we are doing that, right? We are preparing as the sun is coming up, right? The sun is rising. We have 2 elections today, very important ones. So we are, of course, applying for the chief judge title there. It's going to be tricky, to be honest. No idea what's coming out of this. And we are also applying for the Arsenal. No, it wasn't the Arsenal Master. Where is it? Lorena. She did. Did apply for something there, right? Election as a gate guard, right? So gate guard it is, and there we are then ready for the taking. So quite a few things that we have. Also, let's just have a look at my production buildings. So some of you have already been suggesting that, and I would really like to do this now. We can, of course, boost the productivity of my employees there quite significantly with items. So Orlina, the transporter, I'm going to let her stop doing what she's doing right now and get her to the market. I think she has a card. Yes, very good. Right, she's on her card, so we can really purchase a lot of stuff there if we need to. And we do have a couple of items available at the market that are pretty useful for my employees. Now, let's just check this out real quick there. So there we have it. And we do have, for example, under the trinkets, we have the grindstone. So the grindstone is increasing the productivity of whoever's wearing it by 4%, right? Doesn't sound like much, but if you have it then on 20 employees, you get a pretty nice productivity bonus out of your business. And it's extremely cheap, right? We're not going to purchase 80. We're going to purchase, let's say, 20 for now, right? So that's only 2,800 coin, a bargain really, and we can do this. That would be one of them. So this is a trinket, and people can wear up to 3 trinkets. So we could continue here. Repetition bonus doesn't really give me that much. A bit of strength or a bit of dexterity might be good. There's also speed. And then there is the lucky stone here that would increase not only charisma perception, but also a bonus, a +5 bonus to bargaining. And I don't really know how it works, bargaining. It's used at the market, of course, but I think it might boost our selling prices to the market, right? So the price of what we can sell our goods with. Let's purchase one of them just to see how it goes. Actually, we're going to put it on Orlina, and she's going to have this lucky stone here equipped right away for 3k, and perhaps it pays off, and if not, then we can sell it again or use it ourselves for my main character, right? Let's get the grinding stones over now to the hospital, and then we also distribute it to the taverns so that all my employees get this one. Oh, and the candidate was successful, both of them. So we are now finally back in business, right? Lorena is the city legate. Holy cow, we won both of these elections. That's a good thing because we don't have a dynasty up there. As I said, this is the city banner there, right? So there's no real adversary up there at the moment. They're coming here though. There is one. There is a couple of dynasties now. So they are going to be our competitors, right? But we were a bit quicker. And yeah, we are the chief judge here now with Valken once more. That's a nice whopping 1,350 coin income and also 250 influence per round. Cool. And then we have the city legate. the representative of the city in negotiations with other cities and events at the court of the monarch, and this one gives me a whopping 1,750. So Lorena is actually earning more than we are right now, and 350. The good thing is though, if we apply now for the mayor, right, Lorena already has a vote in it, so she can help voting us into this position there, and that's going to be the nice one here. Applications open at 14:26, so the next day. We do need to be a squire. We are a squire as far as I know already. Yeah, we are a squire, so I think our road to the mayor is paved. No problem there anymore. Let's have also some more verdicts. So we do have a couple of court proceedings coming up there. So for example, here we have break into buildings. It's just a burglar really, and this one gets a prison punishment. And then we have someone that attacked someone and also stink bomb, but no damage really with the attack someone as far as I can see. So the fine is rather low, and I just really go with what the game suggests here, right? There is also some prison time with a bomb. Alright, using a bomb is quite harsh though. Then we got some elections coming up, so now that we are in a higher position, we also need to cast our votes again. There's the town clerk position coming up the next day, so lots of bureaucracy really that we need to do in these positions there, right? And we could also say who likes us a bit more, so Diana here would be my choice because she likes us a bit, and with that voting she will like us even more. Court proceedings, then we have a bomb there, so that's probably going to be some fine. Yep. Court proceedings, break into building. Let's make a high fine out of that. No one should be breaking into buildings. The prison time that we have, and this. So this is the court proceedings for the next couple of days, right? So we got 27 here already, so the next 2 days, so that I don't have to worry about that anymore for a few days at least there. Let's make some prison time. And then we got a toad slime, and yeah, that's just going to be some money fine there. There you go. Very good. Now, my transporter has arrived with the grindstones. Let's equip them with the grindstone here, boosting our productivity, as we can see. We can see this one here, right? So they're pushing to 150% effectiveness here, these people. That would be one. And then we just push our transporter to the tavern and continue there with the same thing. Lorena, she's bored, but you are in office. Shouldn't you go to... the town hall or something? Doesn't seem like she needs to. Alright. No prob.
Stop clicking on me already.
Transporter has arrived. Let's also add the grindstone to these people there. And then I would like to check something. I'm going to take... Let's just see. Let's take these... Oops. There's nothing at the tavern now. We just sold it like for 2,000. We sold some meat there. I would like to sell some stuff with and without the item and see how it goes. My transporter is back on the way. I also want to make one thing clear, because it's been pointed out a couple of times now in the comment section, and there is this upgrade button here, right? That doesn't mean that I can upgrade the workers in it. You can't do that. The workers are getting their skills automatically. I can't level them up, right? If they level up, they're pointing out that they're investing the points into whatever they need for their business. This one here is a buff, and it means motivated by good reputation and offers treatments for injuries and offers treatment for diseases. It's just a buff here really, that this building is working a bit more efficiently than others. And this is also motivated by good reputation, so we have a good reputation right now, and this is buffing the building. It's increasing its stats, its productivity passively. So that's what this means basically. Now, do we have something to sell? We do have 2 painkillers. That should be fine. So let's take both of them and get this to the market and check out if the lucky charm is really doing something there for us. That might be the case. Boy, these taverns are getting us a lot of money. Why is it paused, by the way? Perhaps because I added the item there to it? Are these paused too? Yes, I think because they got the item, right? Let's go back to work there, please. I think the item actually paused them, equipping them. And you are adhering to storage rules anyway. Right, so let's just check this out. So it would be 160 coin. We got the lucky charm active, and we get 160 out of it. Alright, not that much. And if I don't equip it now, we get 156. But this is, I think, the fluctuation that we have with selling the surplus, right? 156. Oh, actually, no, it is. It is 4 coin more. With and without it, right? So without it, it is 156. And with it equipped, it is 160. So it actually is doing something. I mean, it has a steep price, but the bargaining seems to be giving us a nice bonus there to income. And just think about all the 8 transporters that we'll soon have and all trading all the time. This is actually adding up nicely then, I think. So I think we will go with the lucky stone here and equipping our transporters with that. Let's sell the other painkiller there. And the grindstone, that would be 1,212. And without it, 1,188, right? So the higher the volume, of course, the higher the price, the higher the difference is. So this is making a difference. Very nice. We can use this item to boost our transporters with the bargaining stat. Perhaps we find something else. There is, for example, here the free citizen guard that gives me a +8 bonus to bargaining. I would like to check this out as well. Let's get Orlina, the citizen, right? And now we can get 1,260. I cannot disequip it anymore, but we do get this bonus here now, +8 to the bargaining there. That's really cool. I don't think there's that many other things for the clothing, but we get the money back for 1,300, and we got the gem ring that gives me another +1 bonus then. That's the last trinket slot that we have there. So these are adding something there. And that's it, I think, right? The barber soap is not giving us anything, but that's really cool. So we're boosting our bargaining stat by 8, 13, 40, 15, 16 points of increase, right? And this is adding up then to a nice additional selling price for the grindstones and whatnot. Yeah, let's get the stones. Let's continue getting them to the other taverns and hospitals that we have. So the infirmary and the hospital, the tavern there. And we have the coin, by the way, so 34,000. I would like to upgrade now my next building here for 8,000, right? So the lusty leech. Let's put this one up. Also a nice upgrade there for 8,000. And we also have one more down here, right? The infirmary, chance of survival. Let's also upgrade this right away. So that's 16,000 that we've invested once more. Well, we should be golden since money is coming in at a faster rate than ever. Some really beautiful stately buildings that we have here now, right? So that the other dynasties are thriving there as well. We got these tier 3 clothing shops now. Oh, that is not very smart. They built both taverns together. I like that. I like how the city starts to develop then with more dynasties coming in, right? And also here it's getting fuller, right? So we really see some additional buildings now in this district too. And yeah, space is getting scarce. So it's getting a bit more difficult building stuff than in these districts. Thus the value of the property will increase, of course. Right, so it does indeed pulse the workers when I add the grindstone, but it's fine. So we can just make them continue working then again. And I think, wait a second, lots of things are happening. Oh, my both building upgrades have been finished. Orlina, how many more do you have? 3 more. Yeah, let's get her to the other hospital now. So we got 3 hospitals, by the way. Really cool. And let's also upgrade them right away to the highest level worker. Also down here, productivity, let's increase this. It's really expensive, but it's definitely going to pay off long-term wise, of course. Transport is fine, storage space, front store, fire protection, this should all be golden. Bernadette, where are you, by the way? You are here. You get also a horse now. And let's find us another worker then. So we got then 5 workers in this hospital. Very good. And Bernadette, you are also getting a horse-drawn cart. Or the whopping 3,000 that it does cost me. But it's going to be fine because she can transport more stuff than with that. Also, I think it's safer to let them transport this way, right? And then also here, this hospital to the next level for the workers. And productivity, let's not do this right now, but the customer satisfaction. And also add another worker to that. That was some steep investments that we had to do there now. But I think it's going to be just fine. This tavern. Then we got the harbor district. There is no tavern here yet, so I might actually put us a tavern there. I also don't have a hospital here, right? So the harbor district is still rather sleepy, but that means that we have space available. Right, having also boosted the chance of survival, we can now put Orlina back to her normal work. Because I think, yep, this hospital is empty or is standing still right now. Because of course we used Orlina now for all that transportation. And she was not able to do anything for the hospital there. So that's coming up again. So all these patients unfortunately will only get treated with fake medicine. That's the only thing that I have right now. But at least it's a mind thing, right? A lot of things are mind things, and if they think they get cured, then they probably will, I guess. Another thing we can do with Valken here is let's go to the market also. So we've already boosted now the efficiency and productivity of my employees and also the bargaining skill of my transporters. Valken here has other boosts available to him that we still haven't used yet. So we already are fully equipped there, right? I don't think we got any better items really, at least for now. It's all really going for for reputation. There is actually the grinding stone here that we don't really need as far as I know. So that would be one trinket that we can get rid of. If I find a better one, of course, that is. I certainly don't want to replace it. The lucky stone, though, gives me the charisma bonus, right? So let's replace this one here with the lucky stone. Not enough space. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's get rid of this and get the lucky stone in here. Perfect. So that is boosting our charisma there a bit more. But that's it, right? Nothing else that we need to do here. By the way, we are down to only, yeah, 4,600 there on the coin. I should be very careful about spending any more money for now. Okay, Valken, what can you do though? Spending money, that is, while we are at the market after all. And there is this one here, this item there, about talents 1, about talents 2. And this one can be consumed and it should give us, I think, experience points. I'm going to try this out. Let's use 1 here. About talents 2 and about talents 1 each, right? That's the only thing really that I can see here that would be useful for us. Oh, we need to go back now to the market, yes. Out to the city hall. Let's consume this one. How can we do this? I would like to consume this item there. Ah, there it is, right? So we have a button here, consumables, about talents 1. Let's just wait and for him to get to the... Oh, look at that, also lots of reputation there. Let's just go to the city hall there real quick. There you go. And now we can do this. So the talent 1 is reading that. And we should be getting something interesting out of that. So experience points most likely. But we'll just see in a second from now. Ah, 1 intelligence actually and some experience points. That's pretty cool. And we get a skill. And let's use talents 2 then as well. Not that we really could level up. We do need 7,500 experience points. That is quite a lot. 2 intelligence and some experience points there as well. So we are boosting our intelligence levels here. And this one is pretty important to basically learn new stuff, right? Or I guess boosting our experience gains there as well. So this is the books that we have. Okay, Valken, you can stay there because you got lots of court proceedings for today. I love how they really produce every good available to them. So the automated production is really good in this area because the front store, look at that, is completely full here with 4 different goods, right? The painkillers, the wonder cure, the fever syrup and the bandages. So they're really investing a lot into the front store, which, yeah, in my opinion too, is the most important storage there because the prices you get out of these items are just so much better than the prices at the market. I think by 30 to 50%, right, higher. And also, it just makes sense from an RPG perspective too. So people go to my hospital and get treated there accordingly. And in that case, this is happening for all of my hospitals. Is it happening for the taverns there too? At the taverns we have the sausage. There's nothing else really that is being produced. I think because it's a best seller really. And the front store is also not really full because we're selling things at the tavern really quickly, right? So the moment they're being sold, these items there. For the hospitals, it's not so quick. So they're producing a certain amount and the rest is being sold then at the market. Speaking about that, we have the wonder cure that we have here with a minimum storage of 2 and here a minimum storage of 3. Actually, let's put this down to 2 because otherwise we would have 1 idly sitting around and we can just sell this then whenever it's available then at the market there. And as we can see, yeah, things are being sold quite often and that's a good thing. We are at 18k there again, as money is flooding in for the day. By the way, the mayor application would be available now. Costs me 500. We have 1,300 influence. So we're getting a lot of influence in there from the officers that we already have. And it's the leader of the city. And of course we should be going for this, right? Valken, we are going to apply for this office. There we are. It's vacant right now. And, oh, it's actually not vacant, right? Doesn't matter. The current holder, Hilder, she doesn't have any say in that, right? It's Lorena and it's Audrey, both of them. And of course, we are totally into nepotism. So we should have this vote now available here. There it is. Election. Nope, it's for the captain. So for the captain, we go with Kayla because she really likes us. And where is it? Perhaps because we automatically will vote. I hope we can vote. How dare if we cannot vote? That would be really bad. The election is tomorrow. Yeah, at 14:27. There's another trade agreement. Another one. Oh, a marriage proposal. What? I'm married. How dare you?
Shall we agree to trade?
I'm not doing that. I do have a wife.
No pain, no gain.
Who's sleeping at afternoon time. Alright, so they're all working now diligently. We are making some good coin. And with the 40k that we have, I would like to yeah, go for the next upgrade, which would be the Hospitality 3, right? That's really, really expensive, 15,000, but it's hopefully going to be worth it. Oh, and by the way, we have a weather event that is a severe snowstorm is reaching the area, and the Lord is punishing us with a bitterly cold winter, hailstorms and blizzards. You'd better make sure that your buildings can withstand the harsh conditions. Really? Do we get some damage out of that? We'll just see. There is some damage here, but nothing severe at the moment. And anyway, yep, we have it. So let's upgrade the building. As far as I know, for 8,000, the building continues working normally, right? Yes. In the Guild 2, it was like if you upgrade a building, the building would not work during this time. So you always had to do it during night time. But in the Guild 3, you can, you know, just upgrade it right away. And people just continue working. I mean, why not? People can still squeeze into these spots there, right, to get to the table. But that's going to be fine. So poultry parlor is being upgraded now to an inn, which is the highest level then. Holy moly, we are getting gold in there with the money. I think since we have the coin, should we upgrade the next one as well? Well. Nah, let's not do this, because we might have some steep investment costs then coming up there as well. Alright, this workday is over too, so no more court proceedings. We are quite busy still, you know, accepting bribes and whatnot. And in that case, they're gone. Perfect. Let's also start a baby once more. Right, perhaps Lorena is in the mood. We are gaining some 43% speed, so I guess this shows that both of them are in the mood for it, as they really want to rush. And we have finished. Inn. What a beautiful big building. Holy moly. There is a hotel in there, I think, as well. Let's just have a look. We can now hire a new worker for 2,400. And we also get the productivity boost and the customer satisfaction boost. Right? These things. And we should be able to produce something new now. The Guntram's Brew. Right? That is the new one. And the Boozy Breath beer. So this wonderfully fragrant and tasty beer has a kick to it. So best steer well clear, however tempting the smell might be. It triggers such terrible halitosis that anyone you speak to will have to turn away. Alright. And yeah, they're doing that now. Well, let's hire a 5th worker for the inn then as well. Unfortunately, I don't think there is a hotel business or anything like that. That would be amazing if we could add beds and stuff like that, right? But I don't think so. Perhaps customers are going for that. They're just waiting for services there. Right. And selling my sausage, my famous one. Yeah, but what a prime location. And we have the coin, the 20,000. Let's also upgrade this tavern here with 8,000 that we have right away to an inn, right? And I think we still have a business limit available, so we could also build another house. But I would like to go for a new business there. And then there's the whole election coming up tomorrow, so it's going to be, once again, an interesting day. This day is coming to an end, and so is this episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. Stay tuned.